Hey everybody, it's Judy Carter and we are at the Judy Jam with People the Message of You, and it is October 22nd. We're going to go over Edna's Message of You statement. Okay, so let's just go right to it. And you can hear me okay? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so teenagers have this problem. They feel they're not heard and understood by their classmate, parents, or teachers. What are the consequences? That's like a description. They feel that they're not heard, but that's not a problem yet, right? Because we have to go consequences. So like if I say I'm getting fat, that's not a problem. I'm getting fat. It's great. It keeps me warm in the winter. In case I get ill, I have extra fat. Well, it's like you have to relate it to something is not a problem until it affects someone's health, wealth, relationships. Okay, so you really have to spell it out. So why don't you yak a little bit about, and because of that, what happens? Just go with it, okay? So this is being recorded, so you can look back at it later. So
right.
Go ahead. So just say this statement.
So you know how teenagers, they have this problem. They feel like they're not heard or understood. They feel the pressure from their parents and teachers to be a certain way, and they end up retreating to social media, isolate themselves.
Why is that a bad thing? I like isolating. I get a lot done.
You get a lot done?
Why is it? Bring it back. The health, wealth, relationships.
They are not able to communicate person to person when they spend
let me explain how this works. Teenagers have a problem. A lot of them lack communication skills to really communicate and connect to other people. They feel disengaged, and that's a problem because when they go on job interviews, they find that from a history of this not feeling heard and seen, they've lost the ability to get work. So now you've taken it to a problem. Oh yeah, that's a problem. Not being able to get work is a problem. Failing on a job interview is a problem. But right now you don't have problems. You have a description of what a normal teenager is like, but I don't understand why it's a problem. Problems are, you have descriptions of teenagers, but it's not a problem. So a problem is, and because of that, now how does that affect their health, wealth, relationships? You know what I'm saying?
So their health, wealth, and relationships.
Everything. So I brought it to
everything. Yeah.
In high school, they can't communicate a job interview, and they don't know why, but they're not getting work, right? Because they don't have the ability to really succinctly communicate with another person, but it depends if you're going there. So I'm just saying, I don't feel like I'm heard. A lot of people who feel they're not heard become really great writers. I mean, it's not a problem.
Okay,
you have
I get
to
it.
Make it, what is the problem that you're going to solve? So let me go back here and see what you're talking about. Public speaking, this is great. Okay, so you're how to communicate ideas. You know what I would do? And I actually did this for college kids. I came in and I was a week in residence at a university, and I taught how to use stories to get jobs. Everybody I've coached to get a job has gotten that job, because I know exactly how to tell a very quick story that, like, rather than saying I'm always punctual, that doesn't mean anything. But when you tell a story that why they fired everybody but not me, because 30 days in a row, I was exactly on time at this restaurant. I mean, it's a short story. So you communicate, and then the other person will go, wow, they're very punctual. So you don't want to say it, you want to do it the story. So that's one way to do it. But you have to take your professional speaker, communication, to express ideas, validate their uniqueness. So what? You have to go, there's a public show so they can get jobs. Like what are the results here? Cool. Let me see the results. You're going to find value in their own experiences. No. I don't know what that means. But when you start relating things to health, wealth, and relationships, you will start getting work, because that's the only reason people will pay somebody. Is that like for instance, when someone says, I'm an exercise coach, I help people exercise, right? And what's your speech about? Well, I'm going to really make people exercise. Well, why? Well, then she starts telling a story of one of her clients that had a heart attack and almost died, and through exercise, she relates it to health. So then it becomes relevant. So
there's a consequence.
Find values in their own experiences. I don't know what that means. How do you know what does it mean to find value? And so that's a bumper sticker. That's not a result. A result is you're going to find that when you tell, reveal of yourself in a job interview, who you are, you're going to get the job.
I get
I get that. Yeah. Build their self-confidence. Well, related to relation. It's amazing. Public speaking is one of the most scary things in the world. And once you can speak in front of other people, going on a date is easy. You won't be tongue-tied on a date. See, that's something that people want, right?
Yeah.
You'll be able to ask somebody out on a date.
Right.
That's a result that is desirable to teenagers.
Right. It's not a one-track.
No, these are vague. These are very vague. Very, very vague results. You'll realize social media's effects. Oh, I realized it. What is that? That's not a result. So we need problems and results. So once you get your results, I would first do the results. Really get what are they going to get that's truly going to improve their lives in terms of health, wealth, and relationships. Okay? Does that make sense?
It's clear. It's so clear.
This is really a puzzle. And for me, it's fun. It's fun because every piece has to fit. So if you get into the head of high school kids, they want to be popular. They want to, go on a date. They want to be get, connect, hook up,
Right.
They want to be popular. They want to, maybe a result is, you're going to end arguments with your parents and get your way because you're going to be able to communicate your message in a logical way. Well, that sounds good. I want to get my way with my parents. So, and then maybe another thing is that, a lot of kids have causes, and you're going to be able to really raise money for a cause by speaking your own story. That's powerful. So money, right? Money,
because that's part of getting into college is having a cause.
Oh, yeah. Like that's another thing, when you get the real, in college, they want to know what your cause is. Well, when you're able to speak and raise money for it, you become a powerful person that and looks desirable on college applications. So looking desirable on a college application is a really good result. So these are not just vague bumper stickers.
I like that vague bumper stickers.
Now go back, and once you get these results, then what you want to do is to, what is the problem? Is that people, really smart kids are, failing at their college exams. They're not connecting and communicating. They don't have, they're not involved in causes or be able to articulate about, their message in life or speak their future. So, on job interviews, they, even smart kids end up sounding like dumb.
Right. Would I have to go eventually back that up with like statistics or can I just make that statement that teenagers are not?
No, you can back that. I think it's good to back things up with statistics, and statistics are easy to find.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
With Google, you can find anything, you can look. And actually, that's another, when I write these things, I use Google a lot. Like, for instance, I just finished writing my book, and I wanted to I wanted to punch up, what do I call my chapters, right? So I wanted to punch up my chapters. And so what I did was, for each chapter, I looked up like bombing, right? And I go, like bombing, like, this is a chapter on bombing, how to prevent bombing, how not to bomb, whatever. I look at what are comics searching for on the internet? And then I named my chapter that.
Oh.
Because you have, like, if you're trying to create a product and put it on the internet, which you're going to, and have it show up in searches, and you want to have write it in a way that it's what people want to do. So if you like have a speech on teenagers and storytelling, let's just say, and you look it up on Google, and nobody's doing that, you don't want to do it. You want to find your angle from what's already been, what people are already searching for. And one thing that's really, really super good to do is, I'll show you, reveal all my little marketing secrets to you guys, is if you go like high school teenagers communication skills. Let's just look this up. Okay. How do you teach your kids social skills? Okay. Now at the bottom here, researches related to, like, I just started, right? High school communication skills. Classroom activities, communications for middle school students. So, like, and then you start going to the bottom here. Activities to improve communication skills, effective in the classroom. Anyway, these then start telling you what people are searching for. And then you could start, looking and seeing what other people are writing, and then just, put together your own thing from a little research.
Okay.
I always think that you can't just put something together without looking at Google.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So,
right. Okay.
Take notes. So here's another thing, is about doing well on testing, SAT tests, and communication. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff on this, but anyway, there's all that stuff. All right?
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's great.
Adam. Hey, Adam. Nice to see you.
Hey, how are you?
Glad you could make it. Really good to see you. You have some good stuff here. Let me look at it. Hold it just one second, Adam. Okay. Okie doke. Okay. You had something that really made me laugh, Adam. Where was it? Let me just see.
It might have been later, because I think I started.
I prefer imitation crab meat. I think you could go on a riff about that. I thought that, you think I'm fake. Got it. I just, um,
just all the fake things I prefer. Like I prefer like fake shoes because they're $200 cheaper and they make my feet feel good.
Right. If you have fake breasts, I'm going to be dating you.
Okay? Yeah, they last longer than real ones.
They last longer than real ones. And I think one way you can get into this is not through this, I'm, a lot of, do it like, who called you fake, by the way? Did anybody call you fake?
Yeah, like somebody at work did, I guess because, I come off really nice to a lot of people. And then, but when when people take advantage of that, they see more of my mean side because I stopped being nice to them. So they're like, oh, he seems nice, but he's not really nice. And I'm like, yeah, like you don't fucking deserve my niceness anymore. You're done.
Yeah, right. But, and so did someone use the word fake?
Maybe they said the word he seems. So I went off on that. Yeah.
Oh, he seems so fake, right? Okay.
Kind of. Like he seems nice, but he's not. Or he's seems not. Or he looks like Latin, fake, but he's Indian. He looks this, but he's that. Like
yeah, well, I love that. Someone said like, oh my God, you're so fake. You like seem nice, but I mean, you can get so many laughs off that by just going, you seem really nice, but I know you're not. And it's like, well, screw you. That's not true.
Yeah.
And, you can get a laugh that way. And then then I thought like, okay, am I fake? Am I fake? And then I thought like, what's wrong with being fake?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, it's just true. I
actually prefer
like, who defines fake? It's just a word.
I like fake. I prefer imitation crab meat.
Yeah, like I date women that have fake Gucci bags. They're like less high maintenance than the ones with the real Gucci bags.
Right. I like that. I just thought that there's stuff there to kind of do that. And then there's people I wish were fake. Like if you're an asshole, try faking being nice.
Yeah, just let me slide by.
Yeah, let it slide by. I just love that. And I just think that's like, I love stuff that takes something that we take for granted, like it's an insult. It's like, yeah, you're fake. Thank you. Woohoo.
Yeah. Like you just made me think of China. Like China takes their own version of Google and they don't need Google. They have their own version. Or they don't have Apple products, but they have their own version. And maybe it's better. Who's to say?
I don't get that. But anyway, I thought that was really funny. So I would definitely, from all of this rhyme, if you just got that, that's really awesome. I see what you're doing, controlling. There's another exercise about controlling that would be really good about your mom. And I have an idea for you for that. Give me 1 second, because I wanted to, in my new book is the exercise. It might be, let me find it. It might be in this, it might be Family Mixes is a mix. Did you happen to see that? I can't remember if it's in the university, but no worries.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit later.
Is it later?
I saw something about that in one of the titles. Yeah.
I'll look it up right now so you can see it. But you definitely have to do this with your mother, because I think we can get a lot of laughs at her expense. Okay, so family.
Yeah, like I was thinking a lot, because when I was doing the act outs in the video 6, like a lot of stuff came out with my dad and my mom, and especially through like video 7. Like I highlighted, if we have to prioritize time, like I just highlighted a lot of stuff that I like really thought had something in it. We could do it after if you want to focus on the controlling thing. But yeah, I kind of just realized my mom was very like.
Yeah, let me just show you this, and you can take a
Okay.
screenshot of it. Let me try and get to it, and then we'll get, because I don't think there'll be a lot of people here today. Okay. Okay, so if you want to do a screenshot of this.
Oh yeah, my insert. Yeah. So I started this.
Okay, so God, my mom is so controlling. Now, you need an exaggerated act out of her talking, revealing. Can you do an act out of your mom like that?
Cool. Yeah, I think I can. If you go to page 7, I have some of this stuff written.
Oh, there's a lot of pages.
But I don't have controlling yet, I don't think. So let's see, so maybe something like having a controlling mom is hard. Like I'm just trying to think how I could elaborate.
Well, no. Here, this is it. My mom is, it's so hard, having a controlling mom, because she's going like, and then I need the scene that shows her being controlling, the act out.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you go, like, for instance, let me just do it with, my mom is, very depressing. There she was at my graduation from high school going like, oh, it's really so great that you are graduating. I'm really happy for you. It's like, you know what I mean? So you want to
I actually could connect
and then you go, can you imagine my mom as, and then you give an unlikely occupation. So anyway, that's that for that.
Yeah, no, I could actually connect the depressing thing with my mom a little more because she has like the victim thing going on, so she projects.
Well, if she's a victim, that's different. If it's
she's not
get the quality right. It's like if she's a victim, everything's always about her. Anyway, so what else do you want to show me when we had my
So let's see. So I could do the, so my mom says to me, let me see if I have that right here.
When I had my dude looked at me as if he was saying, come on, dog, you for real? What?
You had the, you had the, like the setups written. So it's like and then this is the setup and then this is, so for example, when we had my dog fixed, he looked at me as if he was saying, come on, dog, you for real? That type of
Why
thing.
Is he saying, come on, dog? Who's he talking to?
He's talking to me as his owner, but like the voice is, you might not be familiar. It's like a rapper who. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
I would go further on this. It's like, excuse me, I took a little nap and there was something there. Go chase the ball? No, I'm not chasing no balls till you give me back mine. Whatever you want to do, but you need to get away from quick. Just get to the act out and really go into it. Mom, I have no money and no serious project. Yeah, that's true. My mom says, then when you give me a grandson, your Aunt Lydia's got it, but Mom, I have no money, no serious prospects. Yeah, that's true. Well, okay, this is a little snippet of conversation. But it would be your Aunt Linda has grandchildren. Yeah. Because she's screwed her way through high school and ended right and couldn't afford birth control and is now on Skid Row. Sounds like a great idea. I mean, you have to your mom says something, you need the punch.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So your Aunt Linda has grandchildren. That has to pay off. Your Aunt Linda, she has 5 grandchildren, Yeah. Now you got to say something about Aunt Linda. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, but Mom, yeah, but here your mom wins. You have to win in your jokes, Adam.
Right.
You got to really I would say start yelling on your act outs just to get it out of you. Do you know what I mean? Because you're funny. You've got some great stuff here. You just don't go for quick. Just your Aunt. Yeah, because she was a friggin' whore in high school.
Yeah, she was a freaking whore, and her kids are whores too. I don't care if they're my cousins; they're whores.
Anyway, So my ex-girlfriend said, you say I'm emotionally unhealthy, whatever, I don't understand. We didn't even. So my girlfriend says to me, what does your girlfriend say? You think I'm emotionally unhealthy? Whatever. I don't understand our breakup. We didn't have an angry. I don't understand this. What are you trying to say?
The idea was, it's like ironic. So she's like my ex wants to get back with me, and she's like, I don't understand why we broke up. Like, you think I'm emotionally unhealthy? Whatever. I don't understand our breakup. We didn't even have angry breakup sex.
Who's saying what? So my girlfriend says.
My ex-girlfriend is saying that to me.
She says, and we'll put your name in here so I know. So say it again with your name in so I know who's saying.
All right. Like, Adam, you think I'm emotionally unhealthy? Whatever. I don't understand our breakup. We didn't even have angry breakup sex.
I don't get it.
Well, for me, I just thought it was funny because I think it's ironic that somebody wants to get back with you by telling you they're emotionally healthy, but they want angry breakup sex.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
just like you're not in it. You're not in the joke. My
okay.
girlfriend says to me that I want to get back together, and go, I don't understand it.
I think the thing is, the ironic thing is not that funny.
Well, it's a disconnect from me because I don't know this girl. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the sitch. Okay. And then having Indian dad is hard because he expects perfection.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in all aspects, I've set my social life, mathematics, is like, good, help me. Adam, what is his handwriting? You are 12, get with it. Huh? Okay, why is it hard having a father who's Indian?
Because he expects perfection. I mean,
what does that have to do with Indian?
Because they have extremely high standards, like academically.
We need to say that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so why don't you read the joke and do the act out? Go ahead.
Okay, cool. All right. Having an Indian dad is hard because he expects perfection. I mean, in all aspects of my life, except my social life. Mathematics, study ethic, writing, help me. Adam, what is this handwriting? You are 12. Get with it.
So he expects perfection. I would do something more. Adam, 1 second. Go away. Adam, I wouldn't do handwriting. He expects perfection in all except my social life. Since there's no payoff for social life, I would he expects, perfection, right? And then I cut all this out, and then I go, Adam, this equation is, sloppy, when x is to the power of 32, okay. I'm disappointed that you didn't see the parallelogram, whatever, parallelogram in the blah, 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 that is like,
yeah.
Okay, Dad, I'm 5. Okay, right?
Right. Yeah,
and then
you
get a laugh. So, okay, let me just go over on this with you. It's like set up and then get the laugh. So you have to do a turn, you have to do a switch, you have to do something. So if your father expects perfection, you have to say to yourself, okay, what was something he would say? Okay, this is sloppy, da, 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 blah, blah, blah. And then what would be the reveal that would get the laugh? Well, reveal that you're like, Dad, okay, but I'm very busy with finger painting. I don't know. It's just like you're 5. And now it's funny. Paragraph. And then you would go, and that's in kindergarten, right? And then you could add some jokes. When other kids were, finger painting, I was blah, blah, blah. You get some jokes like that. Okay? All right. Yeah. So let me go on with Why don't you look at these and tell me which ones you want to see, and let me go off on somebody else now, okay?
Okay,
Not
sure.
off on somebody else, but you know what I'm saying. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see this a little bit. Okay, so Sylvie, I haven't seen you in a while. I see. Oh, and Simone. Okay. Simone, you were here next. Hi, how are you? What's going on?
Hi, yeah. Let me see if I can hit you. Okay. There you go. Can you see me?
Hi. Yeah.
Hi,
how you doing? Nice to see you.
Good, you too.
Yeah, so what's going on? Did you send me something that you want me to look at?
So I did it in the PDF. Oh, awesome.
What?
Oh, I was trying to convert the PDF to a Word document so I could.
Oh, just send it as a PDF.
Send it to you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, good. I was saying, yeah, I was trying to convert my homework into, I can just talk to you about it.
Okay, why don't you just do that? Just talk to me about
awesome.
it.
So I was doing the one where we're working on with the hours kind of things, hard, stupid, so forth.
Okay.
And basically, the set that I'm working on, actually a friend of mine he's doing a show here in Dallas, and he said I can do 7 minutes, open up for him on a Sunday.
Fantastic.
At the Improv. Yeah, I am shocked. And what's funny is in college, I hired him to do a show and paid him like $5,000. So I'm like, yay, this is good. Anyway, my sets are largely about being a lawyer, dating as a lawyer.
Well, let's hear something. I know it's awkward. It's awkward to, do it online without an audience. But let me just hear some of the material.
I'll give you one of the.
I'll take some notes.
The ones that I need to prefer is this one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Here we go. I wrote it out. I hate when my criminal clients ask me for a discount. I mean, if there's anything you should not try to buy on sale, it's freedom. Miss Red Wine. Instead of $5,000, can you handle my manslaughter for just $3,000? I said, well, if facing 5 years, you'll be facing 15, but maybe I can get you a cell with a window.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That really made me laugh.
I said, Harriet Tubman would be so disgusted. I mean, can you imagine if the runaway slave, I know you want 5 cents, but I'll give you a penny and a ukulele. How long can you take me for that?
Ukulele. You're really good.
Came to Minnesota.
I love this. Is there anything that you could compare it to? I love the idea of negotiating a sale on freedom. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, okay, well, I'll get you. It's so funny.
Yes, let's see.
Is there anything that, I would keep everything just like the way you did it. I love you mixing in
maybe Harriet,
but the problem is that they do have these lawyers on TV that, are going discounts and things like, you know what I mean?
You said the problem is what?
That they have lawyers on TV already advertising for a discount. I was thinking that would be a good act out, to do a mix of the commercial. It's
it's a commercial where, yeah, because attorney commercials are always the worst.
Yeah, right. Like, this is not one time going for a sale price.
Discount, yeah. So, yeah, where I can handle your case.
Yeah, I would be also insulted by it, and I would go, what the F am I, the Kmart of lawyers? What is this thing? Do you know what I mean? It's like, attention, why don't you do I don't know if this is hack or anything, but hey, attention, Kmart shoppers, we've got a blue light special on Simone.
I love it.
Right. I don't know if that's but I love I love you
yeah.
being just insulted and just going off on the guy. Like, right, what the fuck am I? A Kmart blue light special? You know, like real super attitude. And then do the act out of the sale. And, you know, along with a deposition, you also get, not only do you get a deposition, but you also get handcake. I was just thinking you also get
handcuffs, monogram handcuffs.
Well, I was thinking, well, you would be given monogram, but let's say, like, because it's discounted, of course, you're going to go to jail. But I was thinking it would be like lotion to help the chafing, because on your hand.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
To help the chafe. Lotion to help what?
Yeah, the uncomfortable chafing from the handcuffs when you get thrown into.
Or the butt stuff that they do in there.
When you get life from getting a discount lawyer.
Yeah, or it could.
Yeah.
Could be for the butt. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's what that is, like, awesome. But I think the K, what the fuck am I? A K on some lawyer on sale? I mean, where else do they negotiate for you know?
And this act out might kind of correlate with it, but there's a similar one. Was I was saying I hate dealing with dumb criminals because they take their case. And I said, can you still hear me? It froze on my side.
Yeah, it's going.
I hate dealing with dumb criminals. They always think the absolute worst are the mediocre drug dealers. Like, if there was a high school scale of ambition, this guy would have been the difference. So the judge sets his bond at only $100, but he's pissed. He's like, Miss Simone, what type of lawyer are you? Did you PR bond? You suck. And I'm like, sir, I am not a bad lawyer. You are a bad criminal. Perhaps you should quit. You don't even know what personal recognizance is, because you don't have any recognizance. I don't trust you with my ballpoint pen. And if you ain't got $100, perhaps you should sell something other than crack. Dick, perhaps. How about you call Ashley arm and ask each of them for $50, or consider a career change. Job Corps is always hiring.
Yeah, I had a hard time understanding all of it because of.
Did I break up?
Yeah, it was like every other word.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like weird. It was like every other word.
Well, the gist of it is using. Oh no, I'm going to switch to using Zoom on my phone instead. But he says, okay, can you still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, he tells me, he says, what kind of lawyer are you? This is a misdemeanor and you can't give me a PR bond? You suck. And I said, sir, I am just a bad criminal. Perhaps you should quit committing crimes on camera.
I didn't hear on camera.
I said, you don't have it. I said, further, if you ain't got $100, then perhaps you should sell something other than crack. Dick, perhaps on your neck, or Kim on your arm. And I point to his tattoos. And for $50 a piece. Or consider a career change. The policy. Oh, I said Job Corps initially. I said Job Corps is always hiring.
Yeah, I don't know if Job Corps is funny, but I'm saying it's hard for me to hear. I'm hearing every other word.
It's okay. I'm going to try to join.
But I love the notion of I would get a lot of premises off of dumb criminals. You know, it's like what's weird. Like, start like dumb criminals is your topic, and just wanting to right now just write some premises. What's hard, stupid, weird, hard and scary about dumb criminals? You know, I mean, it's bad enough that you're a criminal, but
that goes together. Yeah. Oh, and I had an incident my friends always laugh about where I ran into one in the club, and I was looking really pretty. So I walk up to him, and he's got jewels on every finger. And I'm, excuse me, is your name so and so? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, do you remember me? I was your lawyer, Simone. And he was like, yes. Oh, you look so beautiful. I've been trying to reach out to you. I wanted to call you and see if I could take you out. And I said, really? Because you owe me $200. We can do this in one week, and I can make an announcement that you're here, and all of your baby mamas will locate you. I was like, or I will take double the amount.
I just think, oh yeah, what a great idea. I'm going to go out with you.
Right.
That means I'm going to go out with my with the criminal who still owes me money, and that way that means I'll be stupid enough to be fucked twice. How's that?
I love
so much fun not working on corporate
clients.
Yeah,
what are some more premises?
Well, you write those. Hardware, scary, stupid.
You said hardware?
Yeah, what's hardware, scary, stupid about? Because, you know, it's hard working with stupid criminals because, or it's weird because, and how you answer that question gives you a premise. Okay, just play with that. I'll come back. Sylvie?
Thank you.
Hi, Sylvie.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh my God. Okay, so this is working. So this is my very first time actually attending a live anything. I saw, well, I mean,
I'm an undertaker, and I'm just used to dead people. Okay, good.
So, well, yeah, I love the humor. I just started reading your book. I wanted to check what the live sessions are. So I am a professional, I am a consultant. I live near Washington, D.C. I have tons and tons of material. I've been consulting in the federal government, in federal agencies for 20 years. And I have now started my own company. And the way to get to people is through not just speaking, but speaking with humor, which I don't have. Now I'm practicing, and so I joined Toastmasters. I'm practicing. I actually did one little self-deprecating thing on the type, you know, the Myers-Briggs type. So I did that. That's all I've done so far. And so I understand that in those jam sessions, you work with the people that join the sessions individually, and we all kind of share what we do, our jokes.
What book, first of all, do you come? I've written many books. I'm always curious, like, which one was it?
The
Message of You. Okay, because they're all very different.
And I'm on chapter 2. That gives you an idea of where I'm at.
Okay, so what you need to do is to people submit before the Judy Jam some homework. Okay, so if we look at let's see, give me 1 second. Let me just see.
I don't want to take time away from people who have actually done homework.
But what we always start with is you need to answer this question: what do you speak on? And the way you do it is by, you know, the message of you. I'm going to put it in the chat so you can have a copy of it. And it's a 1 second. It is. Let's see, can I upload it? Give me 1 second. I think I can upload it. I will go here and Teamway. 1 second, I'm looking for it. PDFs, here it is. And how to write your introduction. No, that's not it. Okay. All right, so I'm going to send you the file, and you can, module 1 PDFs. Okay, give me 1 second. And then I'm going to send you this file, and then you can fill it in, because it's the first thing that you really need to do. Jeez.
Yes, I'm in the process of writing the goals right now.
Yeah, but I would just do the overview. I would just get right to it and just do the overview and fill in this document. There's only one real document you need to do. So, and when you look at every single video, on the bottom of it said, hey, did you miss the overview video? That's really the only thing that you need to do. So I can't find it right now, but it's 1 second. I'm just having such a hard time here.
Okay, and you know what? I am on your website right now. I'm not sure if I'm in the right place, but I don't even know what the videos that you're talking about.
Okay, I'll show you it. It's worthwhile for everybody to see it, because I'm somehow can't do something. Okay, I'm going to share my desktop and go to this and show it to you. Huh, something weird is going on. Okay. Oh, geez, let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm opening things up and somehow my computer is. By the way, everybody, tonight I'm doing a webinar with Barry Katz, who is a big-time manager, and he's managed some of the big heavy hitter comedians. So if you can, and I'll send everybody the video of it after it's done. But anyway, so it's going to be at in a few hours today. I'm sorry, my whole computer is kind of frozen, but as soon as it comes up, I will switch to the view, so we don't have to wait here. Okie doke.
So Judy, I have to tell you one last thing is, so far, you're new to me. Humor is new to me. What I'm hearing, so I have your book on audio, so I can do that while I walk, and I realize that it's not good for doing homework. So, but I love everything. I love everything I've seen so far, everything I've heard. I see a methodology, and I'm an analyst. I am not a funny person, but I'm trying to become one. So thank you for all that you're doing.
I think it's really funny to go, I am not a funny person, and talk about how unfunny you are. I think that's very funny. I just know, as I work on a lot of people's speeches. I've done that a lot. And, the way I work on a speech is that I have everybody try and have their speech make sense. I mean, that's the first thing I do, have your speech make sense. And then humor can be added later. But it's so important, because if you adding humor to a speech that doesn't work, it's kind of like putting up party decorations on the Titanic. It's just,
I got it.
It's just going to go down. So the message of you really focuses on having make sense. Something's wrong with my computer. I can't get anything to open. But
I get it. We need to have the message first.
Oh, here, it's opening right now. Yeah, it's opening right now, and so I could show you this. Wow, this is crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry that I just have spinning balls now, but oh, here we go. Okay, everything's just open. Let me show you. See if I can do this. Okay, so if you go to the message of you, and then you log in. Okay, I'm going to just log in, and then.
Okay, so So I don't think I have an account yet, though. I don't think I even have an account.
Oh, so you're not a member. Okay.
So I haven't joined yet. I haven't even seen any of that yet.
Okay. Well, then that all makes sense. Okay. Well, let me go with the people who are members to give them a little more attention.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So, Adam, let's run some jokes by me right now, Adam. What do we have?
Okay, great. So I'm gonna move on to video 8. So it's on page, I think, like 8.
Just let me hear it. Just sell it. I'm not gonna even look at it.
All right, cool. So it's the host has asked you to start. Cool. Can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Jeez, it's a scary world out there. We have terrorism, we have wars, we have Burger King selling tacos. I mean, Whoppers are not even that great in the first place, and now you're making your way over to Latin food for $1. In Los Angeles, I can get 2 bomb-ass tacos for 25 cents.
Okay, okay. You kind of pause. I kind of saw it coming. You want to kind of flow it again. Let me just work on the timing of that. I think it's pretty funny. So what do you got? It's a scary world out there.
All right. It's a
Be
scary
really sincere. Go ahead.
It's a scary world out there. We have terrorism. We have
we have. Look, people, it is a scary world out there. Terrorism. There's earthquakes. Burger King is dead. You know what I'm saying? So we have. You go. Oh, he's heading to a joke. He tipped it off.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, yeah. Roll it, Adam.
I'm here to tell you, it's a scary world out there. We have terrorism. We have wars.
No. We have. People don't talk that way. You're communicating with scary world. Don't have. We have. Just
okay.
Give it to me. Ready? Roll it. Go.
It's a scary world out there. We have terrorism, wars, Burger King selling tacos. I mean, Whoppers are not.
That is just not right.
It's just not right. I mean, Whoppers are not even that great in the first place. Now you're making your way over to Latin food for $1? I can get 2 bomb-ass tacos for 25 cents around the fucking.
Okay, so good, and a little rant. Okay, very good. So that would I would go. End the joke like, Burger King is not right, people.
Not right.
Not right. Okay.
Okay.
Then I would go into, I didn't get why it's not right, but I would go into, I would assume it's because every now restaurant wants to be everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
I think that's the premise. It's weird that the fact that they're selling them and they don't taste it, what's weird to me, I think that is just not right. Then go into another premise about how it's weird because every restaurant now wants to be everything.
Yeah.
So now I would do another joke about a restaurant who wants to be everything. Like
cool.
Like what would be
let's see. Yeah, I feel like
everybody's like covering all bases.
Yeah.
It's true. I saw a sign the other day. It's true. I saw this paint and pizza.
Yeah, it's like
stick to one thing, people. I think that's what your point.
Little side hustle businesses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like everybody wants to be everything,
Yeah. And not do the second thing good at all. Like what?
I actually like that, paint and pizza. You can have that.
Okay.
I would add that. That's pretty funny. Paint and pizza. So Adam, where are you performing next?
I gotta see. Like, my goal is to do 3 open mics before December. I'm going
awesome
a month in Spain, so I want to like hit those 3 open mics. So I did one like way back in at Flappers in Burbank, and then like to be honest, like the first time I had done it again was in your workshop at Groundlings.
Oh,
so
okay. Hey, I just saw last night one of the guys in the Groundlings workshop. Paul Hoffman, cool. He performed at the Magic Castle.
Oh, yeah. He sat next to me in the workshop.
Yeah. He was pretty good. So anyway, so yeah, that's really good. Just remember, like, slow down, be logical. So your list of 3 words. Throw another, and then add the thing. Like, you can't be everything to everybody.
Yeah, I need
and then just add, because that's your premise. And then add the paint. And anyway, throw another one, and then I'm going to move on to Charla for a couple more.
All right.
And Simone.
It's scary how being broke can just happen. I mean, there are 3 signs that you are broke. You can't pay your rent on time. You're scared of the power bill coming up. You start yelling at the Ralph's manager because the Coinstar machine did not count your change properly. I mean, isn't that the one fucking job of the machine, is to count the goddamn change?
It's not extreme enough.
Okay, I gotta up the stakes, you mean?
Yeah, it's like they're all the same. There's not a turn there. It's like you can't even afford to pay compliments. It has to be, it's not, they're all the same. Yeah, the power bill, the coins.
I guess I was just trying to go for something a little bit more weird, but it's not just
It's
weird.
not as extreme of how broke you are.
Yeah.
So it's like, I would make the first 2 a little more subtle.
Okay.
And then get the 3rd one, like, well, it's like, God, you're no longer going to fancy restaurants. Make the first 2 a little more subtle, and then the last one. Okay, Charla.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be literal. Like you said, paying a compliment is just like not literal.
Yeah, you can. I mean, then another extreme one. When you find a dime, you've doubled your income. I mean, you find a dime in your book. Make the first 2 subtle, and then make the jump a little more.
Okay, thanks, Judy.
Okay, so let me go back to Carla here. Hey, Carla. Charla. Sorry.
That's okay. So, okay, I have a couple of things I've written down.
Great.
You know how attorneys tell the story of their client and to the judge or the jury, and they have this problem of needing to sound persuasive when they're really often telling just one side of the story. And in that way, they sound biased.
Okay.
Well, from my professional experience as an attorney and an English teacher, teaching students to argue for both positions of both sides of an argument, I speak on telling a story from a different perspective, which has helped my students understand people and appreciate diverse opinions. What do you think?
Well, you switched it from lawyers then, so I teach students, so that was a little bit confusing.
Okay.
I mean, do you want to continue just teaching high school kids and not lawyers? Or, I mean, why don't you, is there like a workshop?
Most recent experience is as a teacher. So
let's make this very real. Let's make it really real, okay? I'd like you to do a workshop for lawyers on storytelling. Where could you do that?
At the Bar Association.
Really? Wouldn't that be kind of hard? Is there
hard?
Like, can you do a meetup? Can you do something really easy? Like, it's a free workshop.
I gotta get
learn how to be a better storyteller and more convincing in front of a jury. Free workshop on using stories. Get your title using. Let's let's just look here and see what we have on the internet. Storytelling for lawyers. Oh, it comes up. Okay, and let's just make it real and just do it and put out. That'll make you have to. Okay. Narrative foundation of litigation practice. All right, these sounds boring. Okay, how to shape your legal storytelling. All right, let's look at this. Storytelling by there's a book on it. #1 bestseller and okay, importance. Let's just look at some things here. Strategies. All right, so you open up a lot of these things, and this will help you get, okay, so there's a book on it. Lawyers have an ability to tell stories. Whether they're arguing a murder case or complex financial securities, they can capably explain a chain of event to judges and juries so that they understand them. Then I put the problem is most lawyers don't really know, the basic fundamentals of storytelling. Okay, so here it is. The best lawyers are able to construct narratives that have emotional impact on their intended audience. Well, what is a narrative? How can lawyers go about constructing? How does one transform a cold presentation of facts? Oh, I love this. How do you transform a cold presentation of facts into a sleek story that clearly and pretty take the reader from point A and B, but all the way through? So I would like how to shape your legal storytelling. Law schools tip the storytelling practice. Okay, whatever. Nimble narrative, storytelling for lawyers. Good lawyers have an ability to tell stories. Whether they're arguing a murder case or complex financial securities, they can capably explain chain of events to judge. Anyway, so there's this. There's a lot here. So I would use this to construct your pitch.
Okay.
I like the idea of like compelling a judge story of how to take facts, I would make the problem then that lawyers get lost in the facts and come to court with charts and graphs and data, and they don't realize that they need to emotionally, they need to do what Hollywood does and win over judges and juries with stories, a narrative story that emotionally takes the judge and the jury on a journey. Take the judge and the jury on a journey. Charlotte, I love that. Write that down.
I am, thank you.
That's a good one. Lawyers' strategies to powerful communications with the public. That's another one. Lawyers, their essence, are storytellers. So this is the American bar. There are a lot of ways to tell a story. So that's awesome. There's a lot here. Not a lot, but enough to warrant that's a good topic.
Okay.
Okay. And offer a free one. And then you'll have your credibility story. All right. So let me move on. Simone. Are you there? Simone. All right. So did you come up with some premises? Oh, no. Now I can't hear you at all. Hello? No? Wow, that's a hot picture you have of your screensaver. Just saying. Can't hear you. You're totally sound is gone, girl. Yeah, I know. No, you're not. You're moving your lips but not talking. Anyway, you could write in the chat here. Chat. Can you copy and paste your premises to the chat? Yeah, can anybody else hear her? Charla? Can you hear Simone? No. Edna, can you? I can't hear you now. Edna?
I can't hear her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear it either. Hear her.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah.
I can't hear her either.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, Simone, we can't hear you.
But your other stuff was so funny.
So friggin' funny.
Yeah, the freedom one, cost of freedom.
The cost
discount on freedom. That's,
yeah,
that's still resonating with me.
Yeah,
that's still resonating with me.
Yeah, we love your material, Simone. Can't hear you. Technology is sometimes a pain in the ass. All right, you guys, listen. I'm going to leave this chat. Oh, Simone, I'm going to join from computer. That sounds nasty. Okay. It's that kind of day, isn't it? All right. So I'll tell you what, you guys, you can put in, I'm going to leave this open for you. And if you want to hook up with anybody here, you can put stuff in the chat here. And see, I got to go early today. So put stuff in the chat. I'm just going to leave it open. If you want to trade emails, get together for a comedy jam, working on stuff jam, whatever. Okay. So okay, I'm going to be.
Question.
Yeah.
Quick question. Okay. My biggest problem that I have is the style that I like is the ranting style. But I feel like because I'm working so hard on the structure, I'm having trouble where basically storytelling, but more sharp with the jokes. What do you recommend for how to convert from just to making it feel like I am telling them a funny story through my stand-up?
Okay. Stories have no place in stand-up. You can say, like getting to the joke, you can do a little story. So there I was at the mark, and this guy says to me, hey, I'm your client, but then get to, how stupid is you because da 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 da. And then when you get to the rant on the act out, you rant. But here's the thing. Like, I have a new book coming out. You guys see the cover of it? My new book?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Not yet.
I'll show you the cover. It's coming out in January. I just sent it into my publisher. Stories, you're wrong if you think stand-ups are telling stories. That's soft. And there I was, and then I did this, and then I did that, and that's kind of like girls do that, and it's like soft. What everybody does is like get to a premise, get to an act out. If you want to see really, really good stand-up, Wanda Sykes, watch her latest. Watch her latest. This is not normal, it's called. And you'll see, and it might look like a story, but it's not. It's all premise-driven stand-up. If you want a couple like little stories to set up your story, to set up your joke, but I wouldn't tell a story.
I think you just answered my question, which was that I think what I am calling a story is really my rant.
Okay.
Like when I'm
stand-up
and cry.
Here's stand-up. Let me just show you stand-up. Ready?
Thank you.
I'll show you the formula for stand-up. Okay, stand-up structure. All right. Okay. I don't know if you could see this. Let me show you. Here's stand-up structure. All righty. All right, stand-up structure. Come on. Okay, can you see this? Topic. What is the topic of your joke? So let's say you have your topic is stupid criminals. So attitude, hard, weird, scary, stupid.
Yes.
Because, give me the premise. So
because they always want a discount. And the premise is because they always want a discount.
And why is that stupid? So the topic then switches to criminals.
The premise is you shouldn't want to. Gotcha.
And the premise, is like, because freedom, you shouldn't argue discount. You shouldn't be whatever your thing was about freedom is the premise.
Gotcha.
Now act out, turn, mix, tag, have fun with it. So it goes like this. Topic is hard, weird, scary, stupid, because that's the insight. That's the hook of the joke. And then give me the scene.
Got you.
Okay, so that is what it looks like. And this is what my new cover looks like. Isn't that cool?
Nice.
Yes, I like it.
Lily Tomlin quote
like
on
it.
The new comedy Bible, the ultimate guide to writing and performing stand-up comedy. Bam. Light. I thought I'd make it clean and simple.
I like it.
All right,
Yeah, I like
you
the
guys,
fonts.
I'm going to leave this open. Find people jam, put stuff in here.
Through the forums?
Yeah, just like you can write right here. Okay, I'm just going to head on out. See you guys later.
All right, see you.